making everything worse.
You're not. Hey, you're not. We can do this. Come on. Where to next? Can't stay here.
I don't know, Jonah!
What was that clue? The heart of the serpent, something...
The heart of the serpent is in the cup, near the many stone faces.
And what kind of cup are we talking about? Some kind of chalice?
A chalice that's not very mine. Wait. It's not mine. The clue was left by a 17th century missionary, Andrea Lopez, a Jesuit. The serpent in the chalice is a symbol of St. John. We're looking for a Christian holy site.
Like a Church of San Juan? That's a pretty common name. Could be dozens.
Not within tracking distance from Paititi.
Come on, the road is this way. We'll get out of here, talk to some people.
Okay. What would I do without you?
This is it, Church of San Juan.
Let's split up. I'll look for signs of Lopez.
We'll ask around, see what we can find out.
Other skill point.
My friend Sarah's an archaeologist. She works near here. Want to go see if she knows anything about your riddle?
That would be great.
The stone faces have always been Sarah's obsession. Most people come here looking for treasure, but not Sarah. She just wants answers.
Have you been friends a long time?
Since we were kids. She was the nerd, I was always skipping school and stealing my grandma's RV. Once in a while, I could convince Sarah to come with me.
Abby, can you help me with this? It's broken.
Hold on. Are you that Lara Croft?
I am.
I recognize you from your picture. What's your interest with this place?
I'm following a riddle. The heart of the serpent is in the cup near the many stone faces.
The stone faces. That's why I'm here too.
I don't want to step on your toes. It's the serpent in the cup I'm really looking for.
Well, I can tell you the faces have been here for at least 400 years. According to documents in the library, they keep watch. Legend has it, they're guarding a secret crypt.
A crypt?
We've never been able to find it. As you can imagine, that's what drives the treasure hunters crazy. But if the infamous Lara Croft is as clever as they say she is, well, if you were to find it, you might be doing me a favor.
You think I should start at the library?
Yes, it's over by the cemetery. It's one of the oldest buildings here. Make sure you credit me if you find anything.
Thank you. I will.
Mission giver.
Did you say someone's missing?
Yes, Isabela, another member of the field study. I checked on her after the first tremors this morning, but her tent was empty.
You should ask Manu. He probably told her where to find El Dorado.
This is serious. We had a fight last night. A bad one.
I'm sorry, Guillermo. I didn't realize. Please, continue.
You had a fight. I don't mean to pry, but
It's all right. We've been very close friends for almost a year, and I think both of us would like there to be more, but neither of us has broached the subject. Isa and Sarah, they often don't get along. Sorry, Sarah, but it's true. Because Sarah insists on her team being very down-to-earth, while Isa has a passion for folkloric tales of hidden temples. I often get caught in the middle.
those stories always come from somewhere. Even if most of it is made up, there'll be some kernel of truth to it.
That's Isa's viewpoint too. Anyway, there's an old blind man who lives here named Manu who's full of these kinds of stories. He convinced her there's a secret crypt hidden around here, and last night she asked me to come with her and find it. I refused, and we got into the old fight. It ended with her calling me a hidebound coward and me calling her a foolish child.
So she ran off.
Yes, to as she put it, prove all you naysayers wrong. This morning I heard rumors that she vandalized the cemetery last night. That's when I started looking for her. When I found her missing with no one knowing anything, I started to worry. What if she went looking for the crypt and something happened? I can never forgive myself.
All right, you stay here, so if there's news or she comes back, you'll know about it. I'll go looking for Isabella, starting with the cemetery.
You'd do that?
To be honest, I'm as curious about that crypt as she is.
You're overreacting.
What?
She wasted enough of my time, Guillermo. I know you're suffering.
Oh, this looks like a challenge. Yep. Raise the flags. It always strikes me as odd when there's a rope-wrapped post and nothing to shoot. Oh, there we go. Not nothing to shoot. Let's just go shift this area out real quick.
Lara, you find anything yet?
Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library. I'll meet you there.
We need to find the base camp so we can save before we do anything else. I'm going to assume if there is a base camp, it's not going to be inside the church grounds. There it is. Oh, there's another flag. There's our base camp. Okay. I'm always more comfortable once I've gotten a base camp to
I'm happy Jonah's alive.
say that.
He makes friends so easily. I probably would have walked here to the mission, but Jonah, he just asked Abby for a ride and she said yes. I hope we're in the right place and we can find the box before Trinity. The earthquake hit last night at the oil facility and now there's a volcano. Is this where the next cataclysm will hit? We have to end this before this town ends up like Cozumel.
Three skill points available. Okay. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. What's this? Oh, fear arrow effects last for a longer period of time. Yes, please. That didn't take much. So you have to remember we did add flare rounds. Okay. That is not what I want to use. Light machine gun with enormous ammo capacity and gas-operated reloading. Nicknamed the Pontiff of Trinity Soldiers. And that's the one that's fully upgraded. It does crazy damage. How much damage can you... It doesn't even do half the damage the other one does. So... yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stick with the GF route. And then... two upgrades and that. Accuracy. Reload speed. And we'll go ahead and fully upgrade this one. What is that? For some reason that was marked as new. Time slowed for a longer period of aiming. That's nice when using the vectors, but I don't quite have... I need one more hide. Okay. Let us continue. At the llama.
I can't quite explain it, but have you noticed how the world seems thinner here than in other places? Like, it's just a curtain drawn, and if you found a cord, you could pull it and see heaven itself. There seems like a tangible connection between this life and the next here. Or maybe we're all already dead. Or maybe I need to get out of the sun for a little while.
I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, a tomb. It's interesting that that conversation revealed a tomb, but okay. I'll go for it. What are you doing, little guy?
Be careful if you go out to the graveyard, miss. A witch lives there. She likes to turn people into frogs.
I'll be sure to watch myself.
One lady upset the witch, and then the witch made her disappear.
Hello.
You know, it seems like every few years, God throws a disaster this way.
I can see that the earthquake caused a lot of damage.
Nothing we can't fix with enough time. And materials. Unfortunately, one of those is in short supply.
I thought there was a shop in this area. But I seem to have been mistaken. But I sure did think there was one. Oh. Hi.
Hard work is good for the soul. The sect has been maintaining this mission through hard work for over 400 years.
Angel de la Cruz and Truilos Serrano arrived here back then and immediately set to work. Their philosophy of labor being the only true way to get closer to God is one we still follow, even now.
Here's the shop. I thought there was one. What do you have to purchase?
Have you come to the mission seeking salvation or its secrets?
I'm not sure. A little of both, maybe.
Ah, to wait for life to unfold before you is a luxury of the young. I was like that once, drifting along.
Is that how you came here?
Huh? Oh, in a way. In a way. Can I offer you a small piece of advice? Make a choice before it's made for you. Ah, enough of my meddling. Are you looking to trade?
1 second. Oh. Oh my. Spray and pray situations. Ooh, rifle suppressor. To attach to that. Shotgun spreader choke. Which do I have out of time? Shell holder. What's that? Lower area. Alright, let's see what we can sell first. See how much money we truly have.
I'm sure you will be satisfied. Good deal.
Alright. Well balanced. Okay, let's definitely get the shell holder.
That's a good deal for both of us.
I feel like if I'm pulling out the shotgun, it's not rate of fire though. It's fire cut. Let me
Pleasure
check.
doing business with you.
Can I look at my weapons from here?
You friend.
What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a side mission I forgot about. I can't look at my weapons. Like, real quick, I want to go run out and see what my shotgun seems to specialize in. Damage. I don't know that it's really worth buying any of the other stuff then. Because when I pull out the shotgun, I want to do damage in a hurry. Not rate of fire, not balance. Nope. I just want to do as much damage as I can. Now I might take the choke. That works. That will work with mine.
How is everything?
Check out what I've got.
The choke. Okay, works with all shots. Okay, we'll take the choke.
I'm sure you will be satisfied. Come back soon, miss.
I'm trying to remember if I have to get all the weapons and upgrade all the weapons for 100%. I honestly can't remember.
So
Jonah.
there's a crypt around here somewhere.
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother, Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed.
How many stages of the cross are there in the modern tradition? I don't remember.
Go ahead. I'll be right.
These collars were used aboard the Nostromo, likely ferrying the captured indigenous people back to Spain to be sold as slaves.
Isn't the Nostromo the name of the ship in Alien? Or am I mixing something up?
I wonder how it ended up here.
I know I've heard that name somewhere before. What's up? Talk to me. Thank you.
Someone once said if you really want to learn about a town, you have to visit their graveyards. I don't know why. One is the same as the next. Some might be a little more orderly, with neat rows, or they're like this one, where it feels more natural and unplanned.
I'm not sure what you learn about a town from its graveyards, but okay.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sector 7. They're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart, I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above and bless our continued labors. The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. "I found it," he whispered in my ear, and releasing me, he wandered through this room. Walls of pure jade reaching up to the heavens, completely covered in intricate etched mosaics and carved figures. I followed at a distance as he approached an altar, and watched as he lifted a silver box from it.
It's okay. Lara, you're defacing the place.
This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century.
For some reason, they've covered up these frescoes.
25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him, so I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces. A heron and an eclipse.
Sounds important. Again, they put up another wall in front of a fresco.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings. And under his wings you may seek refuge.
Alright, that's the outside edges checked. At least on this floor. Thing in this middle area. Alright, let's go upstairs.
"26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true word of God from this small mission, he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box. Jonah, this book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close. We should keep looking.
Okay.
John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother James were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 epistles of John, and the book of Revelation.